everybody. Just logging on to do my full deck challenge, week 40. This is last week's card. Card for our cat, Huckleberry. And my constant, if you don't know, this is a challenge where every week you're given a prompt. This week was stars, 39 was stars. This week is candy. So there's a constant that you always have to have. It's your choice. Mine was labels, so I have a label here. And then you have to carry something over from the week before. And for me, it's going to be these little, they're backwards, sorry. Stars. They're what's making the 3D vision of the card. And then this week's was candy, and I chose a childhood favorite, bubblegum. I used to eat bubblegum ice cream and bubblegum, that was my thing when I was a kid, was bubblegum. And so I decided to go a little bit to the past for this card. It's going to be a pretty simple card because I don't have a lot to say about candy other than I sometimes like it. But I was interested in doing a brighter card because I feel like sometimes I get stuck in kind of a vintage mode with the stuff I'm doing recently. And that's not even really my aesthetic, so it's sort of weird. But like my Marguerite Miller, shoot. Hold on. Sorry, just grabbing a white because I just realized that was the last one in there, that I put too much glue there. Because it's going to be, only part of it's going to be stuck down. I wanted it to come off the card. And then I have these stickers that came in some kit from Allie Edwards. And I just haven't really found a use for them. But they fit in perfect for this challenge. Sweets. Because it's a sweets candy challenge. I just don't have a tendency in my because I only really scrapbook travel journals or travel scrapbooks. I don't often have a reason to have a sweet because I don't have a tendency to eat sweets on vacation or, well, okay, that's not true. And then I'm going to put my label here. Yeah, when I was a kid, we went to the store. This was my favorite thing, was to get a gumball out of the gumball machine. Sometimes I would get different candy, but it was something I looked forward to when we went grocery shopping, was getting a gumball. And then for very, very longer than it probably should have been, my favorite ice cream was bubblegum ice cream. And if you are not from the US, that may be something you've never heard of. But it was this crazy blue colored ice cream. I'm remembering it as blue. It might have been pink, but I'm remembering it as blue. And it had gumballs in it. And it was... So not only did you get ice cream, which was a favorite of mine, but you got, at the end you had bubblegum you could chew. I mean, like, I ate it until I was, that was my favorite ice cream through, like, high school even. And I decided to put little words on it, and it just says, keep life simple, because what's more simpler than a gumball machine? Yeah. How did I end up putting this on crooked? That's funny. I mean the gumball machine. Maybe I should do it like that, so you don't see how obvious it is that I've put the gumball machine on crooked. So, yep, week 40, candy. Like I said, it's a very simple card this week. But it is colorful, and I'm excited by that. I feel like, let me grab my... I don't think I have one in here. I was thinking that I wanted I don't know. I wanted a little something there. Oh, hello. Maybe I can just put this there. I guess I should have put the 40 up there. But I might be able to put... Sorry guys, just grabbing my stars again. Might be able to put another... I think these are actually supposed to be... These are also Allie Edwards. I think these are actually like supposed to be fireworks. Or stars from fireworks, maybe. I have a bunch of them. That's all I know. And I've had them for years. What do you think? The blue? I feel like I could put one there. That's probably good. I don't know why that seems more balanced than... Usually, you know, you put 3 and it's balanced. But this one, I feel like it needed a little more wow at the top. Because it's candy. Next week is zigzag. I'm going to be honest, I'm not thrilled about that one. That's like my least favorite pattern. I guess I could just do something chevron. I don't know. There. That seems a little more festive. All right. Like I said, pretty short and simple, and I have to decide what to carry over next week from this. Anyway, thanks guys. Well, actually, I realized I just used 2 labels because this is like a round label. The other half of the label, keep life simple. All right. Here's an up close of it. Pretty, like I said, I kept it pretty simple. All right, guys, thanks for joining me. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. If you're doing this Full Deck Challenge 3, drop me a note. Let me know if you're doing it, because I have a few people I follow, but I'm always looking for more people to subscribe to and watch them do the challenge also. All right. Have a great weekend, guys. Bye.